What is up, Elevate gang? All right, we're gonna start this. I'm gonna try and be consistent with it, getting it out as much as I can for you guys to listen while you're on your way to area, and it's gonna be called car groups. Okay, so please stay accountable. Please listen to these things. We want to make sure we are shouting all of you guys out and you guys get this information and hopefully some sauce from good old Herm. You don't see Herm all the time, we listen from Herm. So this is gonna be the chance, and hopefully I can add value to you guys and help you guys have better summers. All right, guys, we had an incredible week last week, especially with Memorial Day. We stacked up more wins. We had our best day ever, and we followed it up by multiple 100K days as a division, which is awesome. And we kind of blew a ton of PRs out of the water. So starting off with some specific PR days that reps had, Bryce Topfest crushing an all-time PR with $16,000 on Memorial Day. And then we have a rookie giving a double-digit day in Richie Zitting on Monday, Memorial Day as well. So super cool, incredible work, you two. Other notable PR days, Jake Stainer had back-to-back PR days for the year, which is really cool to see. And then other PR days were Sadie, Jiren, Renee, Luke, and Taylor. So shout out to you guys. And now going on to the weekly leaderboards, and I'll shout out some other PRs that we had there as well. But overall, top 5 week were Bryce Topfest 54,000, Logan Zitting 41,000, Jacob Stainer 25,000, Sadie Kelly 24,000, and Justin Broxton at 23,000. So Bryce, Jake, Sadie, and Justin all had PRs, and then others on the week too. For vets were Jaden. Jaden had a PR on the week as well. And then sophomores, obviously Logan, Sadie, Justin at the top. So sophomores had an incredible week, Loki taking over. Ammon made it into the top there as well. And then Anthony Koza with a PR week. So shout out to you, Coz. And rookies, Thomas Nielsen coming up. He had a PR week, massive 16,701. He has trusted the process. He's leveled up a ton. So keep it going, Thomas. And then Richie Zitting, obviously 16,660. Travis Keat, 13,965. So hey, there's our Zitting group right there. Zitting group plus Thomas and Travis. Really cool to see. Mason and Janice round out the top 5 for rookies on the week. So really, really cool. We'll be giving you guys tons of stats on all of this as well. This one's going to be loaded with stats because we just finished the month. So some monthly overall stats. Logan Zitting, 179,870 adjusted serviced. Massive. Bryce Topfest up there, 133,000. Anthony Wiley, a huge month at 90,000. Jake Stainer, 80,000. Martin Scala, 72,000. So there's our overall top 5. Sophomores, Logan, obviously. Ammon Murphy, 70,000. Sadie Kelly, 67,000. Justin Broxton, 51,000. Levi Guzman, 49,000. And then rookies on the month, Richie leading the pack with 48,000, Janice 43,000, Mason 43,000, Travis Keat 41, and Thomas 34,000 right there too to round out our top 5s for the month. So we'll hit yearly stats next time, and we'll go over individual little specific stats as well, like closing ratios, DMs, 12-month, 24-month, all of those stats that I send in. We'll be going over that in more depth as well moving forward. But one thing that I really want to focus on right now, I'm going to go over 2 things. So we're going to go over a mentality trick, and then we're also going to go over some actionable things I want you to start doing as we get into June. Because coming into June right now, like I texted out, it is time to ramp. We need to start expecting more from everybody on the team. It's starting to become real time, like, hey, getting the training wheels off and let's start riding really quick. So what I don't want to do is I do not want you guys to allow slow days to slow you down. Okay, it is okay to have a day that isn't great. It's okay to have a day that maybe you're not feeling the best, or you didn't perform the best, or the results didn't show how you wanted to. What is going to create a slump for you, especially this time of the year, is when you let those negative days stack on top of each other. You have to have a short memory. You can't be thinking about how your day was yesterday. That's going to go affect you on today. And that's going to create more slumps, and it's going to slow you down a ton. Other things, even daily, I don't want a slow hour to slow you down. Sometimes all the time, actually, I have reps calling me, texting me at 11 a.m., 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're complaining about hood. They've probably talked to 10 people up to that point. You guys cannot let that slow you down. You can't let 10 interactions dictate the rest of your whole day, or else you guys are gonna have a terrible day. Little shout out to Anthony Wiley here last week. He was texting me some of those things, and he ended up having an amazing day after that. He went out and he let himself overcome those thoughts of having a bad area and all that stuff. And he just went and he sold. He got credit cards. Okay. And so what we really want to do is make sure that you are making good weeks. That's what you really want to focus on. A good week is going to have some slow days. And that's okay. It's not going to have multiple slow days. You're going to have really good days and then some slow days. And you want to minimize the slow days. So make sure you have a short-term memory and you are building momentum by keeping control of what you can. Do not let things outside of your control affect you. That is where you're going to start spiraling because you can't control it. So stop worrying about it. Control what you can, and you guys will be way better off in the long run. Now, shifting from that, I want you guys to really dial in on actionable habits. I want us to be the most disciplined division in all of sales, and I want you guys to be able to create real accountability that is going to change everything for the rest of your life and really impact things moving forward. If you guys can learn how to be disciplined and accountable doing this job, I promise you guys it will impact your schooling, it will impact future jobs, it will impact your future family, so many things. So what I mean by this is I've sent out my Elevate goal sheet and tracker. Okay, so one, I want you guys to see numbers. I want you guys to see what this summer could do for you if you hit your goals or if you hit these numbers, and see what kind of financial earnings you guys will actually be able to have. And that should be a little bit motivating. But from that, I want us to game plan how we're going to get there. I want to make sure you guys have very specific plans to track and you guys can see what's working, what's not working. Do not allow your success to be up for chance. If we do that, I don't know how your summer's going to go. You don't know how your summer's going to go. Ultimately, you're going to feel like you have no control over your summer. And that is not the case. That is not true. So instead, I want you guys to be intentional about the way you're going to make it successful, why you're going to make it successful, and how you're going to make it successful. So you're going to do that by tracking small and simple things. I want you guys to specifically right now, I want you, especially rookies, but everybody, this applies to everyone, not just rookies. I want you guys to track how many times you walk away from a door before you get 3 smoke screens. Start building higher standards and start fighting for sales. If you guys have had slumps and you haven't sold for a little bit, I promise you're walking away too early. You're not fighting for sales. Okay, so focus on overcoming smoke screens. Once we do that, then we need to focus on resolve, acing, and closing 3 times to people who listen to us. So start tracking that. Try to get 10 plus people that you resolve, ace, close 3 plus times. Okay, and then I need you guys to be tracking your DMs. How many days you're talking to 50, 55 plus DMs, and if you did it or if you didn't do it. Methodically plan it out, and I want you guys to see it. Set your goals in the morning, like we do in the morning meetings. We all say our goals, but are we accountable to those goals? Are we actually committed to those goals? Are we going to revisit those goals in the middle of the day? Are we going to revisit those goals at the end of the day? We need to be intentional about it. Don't just do things to do things. We need to be intentional about how we're going to be successful, or else we're going to leave it up to chance. And I promise you guys don't want to do that. So lock in there. If you guys have any questions with the sheet or how you can be more accountable or disciplined, let me know. I would love to be there to help hold you guys more accountable. I'll come out with some things that we can start sharing what we're doing in our goal sheet, or start sharing a goal doc for you guys that were with us last year. I want to get elevated reps going here in a little bit, but ultimately guys, your experience this summer and what you end up producing and the money that you end up earning, it's all up to you. And let me tell you, you guys are in the best vehicle and you're on the best teams that you could possibly be on in this whole entire industry. And so your success, if you're not successful, it is 100% your fault. Okay. But we are here to assist you and we're here to help you. So if you're struggling, reach out to your leaders, reach out to myself. We are only going to be here to help you. So I promise you guys, please reach out. I care about you guys a ton. I hope we go crush it. And these will get a lot better, hopefully. But I want you guys to be listening and tuning into this on your guys' way to area. Okay. All right. Well, I love y'all. Appreciate you. Deuces. Talk to you later. Call me if you need anything.
'Cause you've been waiting on the next thing I would say. I'm on a new